A short while ago I found myself in Knaresborough in Yorkshire. Now, I didn't intend to make a video about Knaresborough, the light wasn't really suitable and I didn't have much time for filming. But, well, here we are, a short and poorly planned video about Knaresborough. The station was originally opened by the York and North Midland Railway on the 1st of July 1851, replacing an earlier temporary station that had been opened just under 3 years earlier by the East and West Yorkshire Junction Railway. This water tower is a relic of that version of the station. The York and North Midland Railway was amalgamated into the North Eastern Railway in 1854. In 1865, the North Eastern replaced the station with one designed by their company architect, Thomas Prosser. The station sits on the Harrogate line from York to Leeds, which was built by the aforementioned East and West Yorkshire Junction Railway from York to Knaresborough, and the Leeds Northern Railway from Knaresborough to Leeds. The story of these lines is very complicated and ultimately involves that scoundrel George Hudson, but suffice it to say that it was generally considered to be a good idea. From 1875 to 1964 there was also a branch from Knaresborough to Borough Bridge. The station as it stands is a fine example of Prosser's architecture. The North Eastern Railway was a prosperous company and branch lines were the key to its wealth. They carried the coal traffic that was the lifeblood of the Industrial Revolution. Therefore, the company did not skimp on stations. Brick, stone and later timber were the order of the day. Knaresborough is also famous for its viaduct, which I didn't manage to get any shots of. Well, no good ones anyway. This area is very hilly, so viaducts and tunnels are de rigueur for any railway. Knaresborough Viaduct is actually the second viaduct here, the first having collapsed when it was nearly complete. I would imagine that was quite annoying. This collapse is why it took 3 years to get the station built. A less well-known but no less notable feature is the signal box. Possibly uniquely, it's built into the end of a row of houses. Signal boxes tend to be fairly flimsy, standalone things, but this is another example of the North Eastern splashing out with a hefty stone structure. The signal box was a later addition to the station, coming along in 1890. At about the same time, the station was rebuilt. The station itself is actually unstaffed, although fortunately rationalisation hasn't resulted in the demolition of the historic buildings. They are now used for commercial purposes and are Grade 2 listed. The viaduct is even better off at Grade 2 star. The future is looking bright for Knaresborough Station and its railway. The line is a popular one and it's currently regarded as a priority for electrification. I'd recommend paying a visit if you're in the area. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If so, please do leave a like and consider subscribing for more. As I say, this wasn't really a very planned video, I just liked the station, and I wanted to show it to you. I'd like to come back in the future and do something a bit more in-depth, so keep an eye on this channel. I would like to thank my donors on Ko-fi, on Patreon, and here on YouTube for your support. You are the viaduct to my railway. And I will see you all again very soon. Cheerio.